Hi everyone, it's Miss Ty. I wanted to let you know that this writing lesson is for all students. Now parents, I'll need you to stay because what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate what I'd like you to do with your child this week in writing, one of the activities. So there are going to be a couple things you're going to need. You are going to need your Play-Doh, and everyone should have these because I dropped them by your house in your package. You should have two different tubs of Play-Doh. You're going to need a pencil, and I would prefer, I put some short pencils in everyone's packs, and this is what our occupational therapist has given us, so I would prefer those if possible. And then parents, you are going to need either a pencil to write with or a marker, some paper, or you could also use the dry erase pouch that I gave you in your dry erase markers if you just stick a piece of paper in it. The other thing I want to let you know is that on your table, this is very important, you need to put down something. It can be paper, it could be a piece of plastic, it could be a piece of cardboard, but you need to put something under the Play-Doh when we write, because if not, your child is going to write on your table. So make sure you put that down first. So if you go ahead and go grab all your supplies, stop the video, go grab all the supplies, the Play-Doh, the pencil, and then something to write with and some paper, and then come back. We'll get started, okay? All right, are you ready? Hi, friends. How are you doing today? What zone are you in? Really? Well, thank you for telling me that. Today, I am in the green zone. I am happy and I am ready to learn. Would you like to see what we're going to be learning about today? Okay, here we go. Today in computer class, we are going to be doing writing. Now, why do we need to learn to write? Well, you know what? One of the reasons we need to learn to write our letters and our words are so we can write to tell people what we know and what we want. So let's get started with our writing. Here we go. The first thing I want you to do is to get your Play-Doh. Everyone get your Play-Doh, please. All right, go ahead. Take your top off and get your Play-Doh out. I'm going to wait just a minute because sometimes that Play-Doh is stuck in there and it's hard to get out, isn't it? So while everyone is getting out your Play-Doh, I want you to look at your Play-Doh. What color is your Play-Doh? Oh, well look, my Play-Doh is blue. So everyone have their Play-Doh? Okay, so let's get started on it. So what I want you to do is I want you to put your Play-Doh in one hand, and then I want you to squeeze it. We're going to get our hands ready to write by squeezing our Play-Doh. So this is just helping to warm their hands up, working on those fine motor skills. Squeeze. All right, we're going to squeeze one more time, and then we're going to switch hands. All right, ready? Now take your Play-Doh and put it in your other hand, and then squeeze. Oh, I like that. Look at my Play-Doh. Squishing it. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our Play-Doh and we're going to flatten it out. We're going to make a pancake out of it. So there's a couple of ways you can do that. You could put it on your table. We're going to pretend like that's a table. And you could use your palm and squish it down. That's one way you could do it. Use your fingers and push it down on a table. And then another way you can do it is you can hold it in your hand and you can squish, 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 turn. Squish, 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 turn. So that's how I'm going to do mine. Just want to flatten it all the way out. Okay, are you ready? Let's give everybody time to get finished. Now parents, on this next part, again, make sure you put something on your table so the children don't write on it. Okay, all right, friends. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting my Play-Doh on my board, but I want you to put your Play-Doh on the table, okay? So next I'm going to take my Play-Doh and I'm going to squish it all the way out. Go ahead, squish your Play-Doh out on the table. All right, it's all out. Now, all right, families, if you'll make sure you're paying attention, because this is what I want you to do when we're done with the video. All right, friends. So get your pencil, because this is what we're going to do. This is for kids on level 1. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to draw a picture on your Play-Doh. Watch Miss Ty. I'm going to draw a picture. See if you can figure out what it is. What is that? Yes, I drew a heart. I drew a heart for you because I love you. Look at that. I love you. All right, so families of level 1, we'd like them to draw in the Play-Doh. All right, you want to see how you erase your Play-Doh? All right, here I go. I'm going to take the Play-Doh and now I'm going to squish it back together. That's how we erase the picture. We squish it back together, squishing with one hand, squishing with the other hand. And now I'm going to flatten it out. I'm going to put it between my hands and I'm going to squish it. So there we go. Use my fingers. Remember, squish, 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 turn. Squish, 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 turn. Squish, 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 turn. And then I'm going to put it on my board. You put it on your table, okay? While I'm putting mine on my board, you put yours on your table and squish it out. Look at that. So the next thing we're going to do, and parents, this is what I would get you to do when we're finished with the video to work with your child. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to write a letter. All right, it's Miss Ty's turn. Miss Ty, what letter are we going to write? We're going to write the letter T. T, T, tie. All right, here I go. Little line across, jump to the middle, big line down. That's how I make a T. So parents, that's the part you would do. And now for the children. Children, get your pencil, because next we're going to write the letter T. Here we go. Little line across, jump to the middle, big line down. That is the letter T. So parents, if you could work on letters with your child, that would be for level 2 in particular, or level 1, some of the students, if you'll go ahead and work with them on the letters that Mr. Jim has been instructing them on, so they could also do letter writing. All right, so now let's take it and let's squish it together. So the next thing is for students in level 3. I also want to say to students in level, some of the students in level 1, you should know who your students are. We gave you the grid paper, the big grid paper. If your child has big grid paper in their packet, you could have them work on writing their name using the Play-Doh. All right, so I'm squishing back out, boys and girls. Would you go ahead and squish with me? Squishing it out, making a pancake. And this is for our students in level 3. All right, everybody, smashing it out, smashing it out. Oh, getting it nice and flat. I'm going to erase my T. Oh, mine's ready. Is yours ready? Okay. So families of children in level 3, one of the things that you have is you have their key reading words that look like this. All of these are in their packet. So what I'd like you to do is I would like you to pick a word, any word, or you can let them pick a word. And I would like for our kids, our friends in level 3, to write some of your reading words. If you could at least write five of your reading words, and then you'll get to go to earn free time. Listen to that. If you do 5 reading words, you'll get to move to earn free time. So friends, looking at Miss Ty, I'm going to write my reading word. This is the word ear. Let me read that again the slow way. Ear. Now I'm going to read it the fast way. Near. What word is that? Near. All right, I'm going to write the word near. N E A R. Near. Near. So that's what we would like the kids in level 3 to do. So now you can turn the video off. And if you are in level 1, if you could work on drawing pictures with your Play-Doh or writing letters with your Play-Doh in your Play-Doh. Level 2, work on writing letters in your Play-Doh or your name. And if you are in level 3, if you would work on writing your key words in your Play-Doh, I would appreciate it. Now, friends, when you are finished with writing, what I want you to do is to take your Play-Doh, squish it back up, put it in your Play-Doh cup, and put the top on. Remember, if our Play-Doh looks like this, is the top on the right way? No, if you can still see that top, the Play-Doh top is not on the right way and the Play-Doh will dry out. Remember, we have to push it all the way down, all the way around the top. All right, that way you'll have your Play-Doh next time for writing. All right, everyone, thanks for joining me for writing today. Now it's time to do writing by yourself. So families, if you would get everyone to do a little bit of writing in their Play-Doh, and then they can have earned free time. All right, friends, thank you for writing with me. I can't wait till we're together again and we can all write with one another. I love you and I miss you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.